The Holdovers is a new period piece dramedy starring Paul Giamatti, Dominic Sessa, and Divine Joy Randolph. The story follows a stubborn teacher, a troubled student, and a grieving cafeteria woman as the three are forced to stay at a prep school during the Christmas break. The troubled student, played by Dominic Sessa, is more or less abandoned by his mother, leaving the boy to fall under the watchful eye of Giamatti, a curmudgeon instructor who is hoping to finally be rid of the outspoken kid who has pained him all semester. Along the way, the group finds out new things about life and each other, set during a time where the country was very much fractured. To be honest with you guys, I wasn't even planning to do a review for this one. It's late, I'm a bit sleepy, but I just had to put together a quick video absolutely gushing about this film. It'll be a bit less structured than my previous reviews, but just go with it. Starting off, The Holdovers looks beautiful. The cinematography by, God I apologize for butchering this name, Eagle Brield, is just gorgeous, and I found myself absorbed by every shot. As I said in the beginning, the movie takes place during the 1970s, and you can tell by every frame. If you're watching this video, then you're probably a lot like me, in that you're getting sick to death of media trying to bombard you with nostalgia. Lately, every film and show feels as if they're trying their best to recreate years from the past in a pathetic attempt to allure you in. Most of it just ends up feeling cheap and hollow. That is absolutely not the case with The Holdovers. Director Alexander Payne has done an excellent job at making this movie feel as if it could have actually been made in the 1970s. From its pacing, editing, tone, and sound design, I felt as if I had uncovered The Holdovers in a time capsule somewhere. And the decade is never shoved in your face either. The whole thing just naturally feels of that time period. I'd be beating a dead horse by talking about how great Giamatti is, but here he gives one of the best performances of his career. This type of character is one that could come off as a stereotypical mean teacher, but Giamatti adds so much depth to everything he does. There's one shot in particular where he is reacting to something that's absolutely crushing. He doesn't even have to say anything, but you can still feel every ounce of disappointment. And as a recent college graduate, I can definitely say I've encountered teachers who are exactly like this. While it works in a drama, there's also a great deal of comedic bits he gets to pull off too. He also has great chemistry with Dominic Sessa as well. This is another character we've seen 1,000 times before, the troubled kid longing for a purpose, but like so many other things in The Holdovers, he feels real. Divine Joy Randolph adds the same level of depth, if not more. This is a performance that's wrapped in grief, but Randolph is still able to convey both the drama and the comedy, perfectly encapsulating the movie's tone. The best thing I can say about The Holdovers is that it's one of the best comfort films I've seen in a while. It's one of those films that I could see myself watching every year. It takes place around the holiday season, so technically it's a Christmas movie. The entire thing radiates a sense of warmth, and it takes a plot synopsis that we've all become familiar with and adds a lot of heart and humor. Characters come off less as caricatures and more like people, and by the end I found myself quite charmed with this exceptionally made period piece drama. If you find yourself with some spare time in the next few weeks, then you should definitely give it a watch, especially with family. I'm gonna give The Holdovers an A+.